you can clear the minions pretty fast. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to jump into game number 2. Indonesia going up against Team Philippines. Indonesia bringing back the Joy Angela. A strong early game here going up against Team Philippines. Going to try to test it.
If anything, Team Indonesia has clear timings, while Team Philippines, folks, this should switch up in just a bit, have more of a upward curve.
Or you won't. Just letting you know.
I don't count on it. You're right. I
Don't assume. Don't assume. You're right.
Just call the match.
Siswanto
Focus.
with Cordova trying to basically deny as much minions as she can. Probably going to let go some of the frustration considering that she was the one on the carry before going up against the Esmeralda. So she'd be like, how do you like that?
She'd be like.
Yeah, there you go. I guess Cordova kind of likes it because she's not getting quite a lot of punishment.
Yep, it'll take a while. For every 1 or 2 dances that the Esmeralda has, that's 4 balls from Cordova on average for now. How about the XP lane? That should be Diago in favor.
Oh yeah, for sure. But again, Lim should have fought this kind of matchup quite a while. So just dodges that. And hold on, who got it? Did Shen really get it?
Shen got it.
Okay.
Shen's fine. Oh no, but Diagon finds her. Full combo. Uses the Petrify, but it's worth it. First blood for Team Philippines.
I was hesitant because I saw Shen did not get level 4. So I was like, did she really get it? She did get it. But at this point, it really doesn't matter because now it's reset. You don't have the purple or the orange. So with that one play, where's the early game? Even if the Angela goes inside the Joy, look, level 3, the turtle is about to spawn. You cannot fight the first turtle. You got to go for the second or third. This is a big delay the Team Philippines just created that now Team Indonesia, like, dude, win condition out the window in the first 2 minutes?
No more questions about it. Team Philippines, maybe faster than they ever have in game number 1, able to gain a position of control, of dominance, if I may, as they reach a 1,000 gold lead after taking that first turtle. Amores in trouble. Amores is down. The flicker from Lim to help secure.
And up top in the goal lane, it didn't look like Cordova was able to create some kind of freeze, but I think Siswanto was able to deny that because, again, as an Esmeralda, even though you're going to get attacked, it should be fine. That was a lead a bit. Indonesia was able to get a kill there, but it's more about stabilizing. It's good that you get something onto Lim because Shen is not going to be having a good time. I don't know, in terms of timing, the only way that you can really make it work is either you kill Diagon or Amores. That's the only 2 real targets.
Don't even think about Cordova just yet, which is odd because I could have sworn at least 1 rotation. Maybe this next one will go towards the gold lane, and I think that's what you need. All this focus on the EXP is, I think, slowly benefiting Diagon even more. Because that means it's so easy for her to just hit more people with the Petrify.
The only reason why I think that's not happening is just because Siswanto is positioning herself and the Bruno to make the Bruno ungankable.
Which is Swanto?
With a 1.
All right.
Because I feel like if she wants to set up this guy, you should do it like Lim. Let the minions push towards your side.
That's a 2v2 down bottom. Might even be a 3v2 as Siswanto with a C jumps in. There's a fight down bottom. Black Dragon form by Diagon after spending the Petrify combo. I'd call that a win for Team Indonesia.
Honestly, it really depends. Because, like you said, Team Philippines, that's what Diagon wants. Hey, go to me, ignore the Bruno, right? Because, again, Team Indonesia, I agree with you. They could have gone for the Bruno, but I was looking at the map, and that did not look like they were their intention, because if it was, they weren't setting it up.
All right, another Hearthguard on Siswanto, this time with a 1. Jumping in, Falling Star Moon, Feathered Airstrike coming through. Amores blasting Siswanto with a 1 with her sister in her. All right, that was a little...
Sister power.
Yep, that was a connection there. Turtle dance begins. Diagon has no Black Dragon form. Big tech charge. But it's Shen who falls. How did that happen? El Puerto gets caught out by Lim. Now another hard guard. Lim caught out between 3. And they back out. Now it's all on Siswanto with a 1. That's a 2-for-1 trade. Team Philippines on up.
The plan of Team Indonesia is crumbling. Siswanto with a C has to back off. And that happened because no one was there to protect Shen. Vivero charges in, stays in the face of the Joy, hits her with the axe, and then that's all she wrote. This Hilda, if she gets through again, I don't know what's going on with Team Indonesia.
Uh-oh. That is a free pick off Cordova falls. Where's the answer from Team Philippines? Lim, gonna be up next. Diagon helped secure. It was all Vivero. Siswanto 2. 2 for 1 the trade. Amores with a feather air strike. Down goes Chell as well. So 3 for 1. Good trade again. Cordova the bait. And Indonesia bit down.
Team Philippines, they're making this quite fast. And Leo, we gotta talk about this. If Team Philippines drops Team Indonesia,
We're one step away from a mirror situation to the men's division.
because yesterday the men's Team Philippines dropped Indonesia to play the bronze match, Malaysia dropping Team Myanmar to the bronze match. It would be kind of poetic, I guess, a mirror between the men's and the women's. But here's the thing, another thing that you gotta equate, this is the world champions.
It depends on where you're from. If you're Indonesian, it's tragic.
Yeah, but hey, at least get bronze. But still, Indonesia, they are the world champions here, and now Malaysia was able to drop them down. Team Philippines doing the same.
Uh-oh. Here comes Shen, gets hit with a feathered air strike. Siswanto might fall down too, but Vivero backs on out of there. That's a rampart going the other way. In comes Vivero, might get punished, flickers into the brush, does not get out of there. Siswanto with a C, gets popped by El Puerto. Lim might be too late. In comes the sisters. Siswanto with a 1 coming through, falling Star Moon. Amores out of bounds. Can El Puerto, Cordova, and Amores survive this? Not for the Bruno. She's down.
Team Indonesia, they're trying their very best here. Indrawati on his rock. Gets the Blade of Hephaestus as well. Shen tries the 1v1. The Algon. If she got that kill, that could have been a good equalizer, but we were talking about Angela's power spike ends at 10 minutes. Looks like if your early game is this bad, it ends at 6. Because you saw Shen with the hard guard, no sustain at all. Immediately just dropped.
LaFell, I think it's more of just Joy's soft. It's more of Joy's just very soft that she caught like 2 salvos of the feathered air strike to the face.
Either way, it's the Angela's power spike at this point, I think it's safe to say, is gone. So now it really is on the 4 other members of Team Indonesia to really help out. Looking at Lim, looking at Siswanto with a 1. Honestly, Indrawati is the one that hasn't died just yet.
The mother of tanks.
With the Blade of Hephaestus.
She has it built already?
Yes, Blade of Hephaestus, yes.
Okay, so she's lethal. She's the one I think who can really find Cordova. She can find Amores. But we're not pointing out the Filipino Diagon, or the Filipino Dragon, as I like to say. Diagon is a monster here. Diagon spacing out Indrawati. Passive on that Grok, pushing them back. Able to take her down. Vivero with the secure. Lim looking for a target. Shen has the hard guard on her. Dancing around, but El Puerto still secures. Feathered airstrike. Cancelled maybe 2 salvos too soon. And Diagon pushing them all back.
And look at top lane. Lim on his Lapu-Lapu trying to run away. The flicker still on cooldown. And Vivero doesn't want to let her go. Lim gets taken down by El Puerto. Team Philippines is showing no signs of slowing down. No signs of mercy.
An immaculate juggle on the tower aggro. Vivero here surviving. How did she do that? Falling Star Moon. Dodge with a flicker. Siswanto with an M. Does not get the kill. How about in mid? Diagon versus Siswanto with a C. And Shen. Team Indonesia should make themselves scarce. But LaFell, in a lineup without a hard carry, a late game insurance policy, what do you do if you do extend to like 14, 15?
You do nothing. Just let it happen. You got to hope for a miracle, because we talk about this. Either have a plan B or go all in. You went all in. So now, you just got to deal with the consequences. And can we make an agreement here, Leo?
Okay.
No matter what the graphic says, Vivero's the MVP. This Hilda is super scary. I almost want to say her and Diagon single-handedly or two-handedly stop Indonesia from ever reaching their win condition.
I will half shake your hand on that because
there you go.
There you go. Because I think Diagon is just as legit an MVP too.
Yeah.
She
It's
owned,
between these two, this frontliners, man.
yeah, she owned half of the map. And whenever there's a big team fight, you know, Black Dragon form, and the decision to hit who, the Petra and who is such a big call. So between Vivero and Amore, rather, Vivero and Diagon, I don't know just yet.
Big arm, Diagon jumped in, forces the Purify from Siswanto with the 1. It started with Diagon going inside the jungle, getting that first blood onto Shen, making it so that she could not get level 4. And then afterwards, Vivero's like, hey, you handle her as I'll chase after her. It's all good.
Oh.
And then they just swap.
Team Indonesia looking to divide and conquer. Slow push up top, making Vivero clear that wave. And then taking care of the business down bottom is Siswanto with a C. That's one of the main strengths of an Angela. I think this is one way that Team Indonesia can actually protract this game. They can make this game last long by using that macro advantage of the Angela.
I wonder if there's a world where Siswanto with the 1 on this Esmeralda can really carry. Lim, though, jumps in, flickers forward, tries to get a kill. Might be able to onto Cordova. Actually, yes, gets a kill there, but killing spree. Al Puerto trades. Shen gets a Mars. That's going to be the first kill for this Joy. And this is what Team Indonesia can do. They can try to delay. Diagon, though, looks at this point, seems to be unkillable.
Diagon does not have the Petrify off of cooldown. That's why her initiation looks kind of half-baked. She dodges the tech charge. Close call there. Team Philippines have to recover. They may have bitten off more than they could chew.
But they do have that late game, though. Even though Bruno is not having such an amazing game, 0-3 and 5. But we saw, like what, 2 days ago? Once full item, doesn't matter how bad the first 18 minutes in. Savage will come through. Indrawati, all alone, finds Rivero and Diagon, gets taken down. Oh no, able to escape so far. Hard guard committed as well. Al Puerto gets a mega kill. Siswanto has to get away. That's what we to see. Shen, not enough damage to deal with Al Puerto. Cordova, though, gets taken down again by Siswanto with a 1.
Oh, Al Puerto in the other side of the map. The back line of Team Indonesia finds Siswanto with a C. And now Diagon and Amores holding the front line here, keeping this tier 1 healthy. Shen and Siswanto with a 1. What do they call here? Do they stay or do they go? Diagon with the furious dive out. It looks like it's equalized. Did Vivero do this? The answer is no. Shen, the flicker forward, 1v1. Hilda takes down the Joy.
And this is why I put her name there, man. The Joy couldn't do anything. Like, at this point, Vivero is 1v1ing anyone she finds.
Give it to Mirai. It's her.
Lim jumps in, tries to get onto Amores.
It's her.
But Diagon wants to challenge that as well for the MVP performance.
Lim.
Chase after Siswanto with a C. And now this Angela is going to survive against the Filipino Dragon.
Diagon making the more disciplined call, instead turns around, makes a U-turn, and helps her team secure the Lord. Goes ahead and takes care of this wave down bottom. Lord will be spawning at 13:45.
Diagon is handling the bottom wave. Looks like up top, Team Indonesia is able to get a turret, able to extend so far. I think we got to look at the builds here, because someone's kind of got a hard carry. I don't think it's Shen, because at this point she's always gonna get chased down by Vivero, so it's not reliable. It's probably either Siswanto or Lim.
Siswanto with it at 1.
Thank you very much. Yeah. It's gotten quite natural for us to say Siswanto with a 1 in C.
That's right. Diagon coming in, 3v1, forcing a hard guard. The Filipino Dragon falls. The shutdown by Shen. What was the play here all along? Al Puerto taking to the orange buff. Shen, does she know? Yes, she does. A little bit of a room for Team Indonesia to breathe.
With all that's going on, the fact that Shen still hits level 15 at 14 minutes makes it so that it's actually comebackable. If somehow Shen is able to avoid Vivero, hold on, flicker forward and gets Cordova. Cordova uses the Purify, not a flicker once caught by the Grok. That was a big engage coming in from Team Indonesia by Indrawati.
2 free kills going over to Team Indonesia in quick succession. I wonder if they're going to be able to take advantage of this because there's a Lord spawning in about a minute and a half, lower quarter. All this while, I think the comms for Team Philippines is watching the rotations is just protect the map. We can die, but don't give Team Indonesia the map.
But at the same time, as good as confidence is, you cannot overextend because I kind of feel like Diagon maybe feels like maybe at this point can 1v3, which I don't blame her. She's having an amazing game, and she actually might. Cordova is I would say a rude awakening, be like, oh yeah, I'm using the Purify, not the Flicker. And the problem is, if you get caught by the Earthen Rampant and you've already used your sliding tackle, there's no way for you to dodge. And you're kind of the main win condition here for Team Philippines. Either way, still, Philippines is in control of the map. Now goes on to Siswanto with a 1, forces out the Purify. And now with the Fedor S-Strike, tries to get a kill, Lim tries to chase. And now both BXP laners has switched it up. Black Dragon form as well as the Bravest Fighter. Does Team Philippines wants to engage? Diagon says yes. Looks like Team Indonesia is able to dodge that.
Lafel, I think I know the answer to the question is who's going to hard carry. It looks like it's Siswanto with a 1. Shell might have to do this the hard way, and luckily, the only hero that she cannot dance around is the Bruno. And often the Bruno is the first to go because that's when Shen comes in. So Shen take care of the Bruno. Everyone else just help get Siswanto in front of Team Philippines. That seems to be the play.
So all this while, Siswanto with the 1. Cracks her knuckles. Cracks her shoulder and neck as well. And be like, got these ladies.
And the lower back.
And the lower back as well.
Because she's going to carry.
There you go. Siswanto with the 1. 2 to win 3. But again, it's all about the impact. Getting onto that Bruno. Heck, if you're able to get onto the Bruno as well as the Farsa, then that's great. The 1 for 2 deal. Buy 1 free 1. Or, yeah.
Buy 1, get 1.
Buy 1, get 1. Yeah, it's not really free. You got to work for it.
Yep. Team Philippines, they have to find a way to give Cordova the space. She's died 5 times already in game number 2, and truth be told, that's not looking good. Very little impact we felt from this Bruno, but believe it or not, as long as you have a decent amount of farm, she could really be that damage source that Team Philippines has been lacking all 17 minutes long.
All she needs is 6 items.
Well, even at 5, she would hurt, and I'm pretty sure she's approaching that point. Or, hell, is she already?
Yeah, she's probably there already. At 17 minutes, I would assume, again, we had wrong assumptions all week long, but I would assume she already has the full build here. It's actually impressive that Team Indonesia, with a very all-in draft like this, is able to sustain this long. Better S-Strike use. Shen gets targeted by Vivero. Vivero's going to let Shen go for now. But you can see how dangerous this Hilda is. Even at the late game, which a lot says not all that great, El Puerto should be able to get out of here with the puncture.
Interesting how the map is being attacked by Team Philippines. All this while, there is a dance being set up. Team Philippines fighting around. Siswanto with a 1. Hearthguard being checked in on. Indrawati holding on to that flicker tech charge. Shah, energy coming in from Diagon. Team Philippines, they can take their time here. As long as Cordova hasn't been attacked just yet or dived in on, no fight should begin.
But can't take that long because look at the Angela. Siswanto with a C. Just keep pushing up. It looks like Alpuerto will probably go towards the lane, trying to protect that one. If Indonesia is able to play around with this, you know, make it so that Alpuerto is nowhere near the Lord, and then they try to force it out, sounds like an okay idea, but they don't really burst the Lord that fast. If they had a Lunox, maybe.
Yep, or like a traditional marksman.
Yeah.
But that's not the case. So Indonesia still sticking to their guns, have to win a fight. Alpuerto able to move on up from top to bottom, lane to Lord Pit to be able to get that split push ready. The long lane is a key vital part of any Lord dodge. So that's a Black Dragon form defensively used.
Shen gets a lot of damage. And now Diagon is still fighting back. Shen may have done too much. Diagon gets the kill. Team Indonesia didn't want to dive in onto Amor. Siswanto with a C gets a double kill on top of Lim. Lim has to get out of there. Diagon is here. Alpuerto wants Lim. Lim is there for the taking. And monster kill for this Lancelot. All the while, Siswanto tries to escape. Indrawati saving Siswanto with a C. Alpuerto, Vivero. Diagon wants to get a kill here. Siswanto now with the help up Angela. Vivero, looks like the Immortality might get taken down here.
Immortality gets popped. The sisters are at it. They have to split up. In comes the Black Dragon form. All this while, Alpuerto was pushing. Si Swanto, with AC, is all on her own. Vivero and Diagon are going hunting. All she's hoping for is a heart guard. She's not gonna make it. She gets the winner crown, cancels the ult, and she gets popped eventually.
I mean, again, there's not much that you can do there as an Angela. Unless somehow you got like 3 dashes. Not really gonna happen. Since Wanto with a 1, doing her very best to basically fight all 5 members of Team Philippines. Now Shen tries to fight Vivero gets the shutdown. Amores with the Fed airstrike. Diagon is chasing after Shen. Since Wanto, can you do something here? It looks like no. Lim dives in, tries to get onto Cordova. Cordova tries to get away. Godlike for Alpuerto. Since Wanto gets a kill onto that Bruno.
Shell gets away. Woo! Still, no breathing room for this Bruno, but Diagon doing God's work, pushing that tier 3 down bottom. Indrawati, the mother tanks, has to do this herself. Feathered airstrike might take down Indrawati. Alpuerto on her 8th kill takes down the inhibitor as well.
If you get anything from this game, you know that Siswanto with a 1 can really carry a game. Black Dragon form used. And now, even with the hard guard on top of this, Esmeralda trying to 1v4. 3 members of Philippines, including the Lord. Gets Siswanto with a 1, taking away too much damage. And now, even using the Witcher Crown, Team of Philippines gets match points.
They can fight, they can't dance, but they cannot clear.